All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the University of Hawaii Twitch channel. We have the Risen Week 3 between UH Esports versus UKN Nian. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'm Professor Layton, and joining me, of course, is the one, the only, PogChimp. How you doing today?
Doing good. I'm kind of interested in seeing how things go between our JV team. I haven't seen them play in a while, so uh,
Yeah. A lot of new players compared to our last year, which we saw names like Atomic Shadow, Cinnamon. Either a lot of them graduated or moved up to the varsity roster, and right now we actually have Atomic Shadow in our observer seat. So shout out to him. But yeah, a lot of decent players though. I did get a chance to look at the trials they had a couple weeks ago, and honestly, not bad. A lot of good comms, a lot of good play styles, and you have to wait and see how they play out in this game.
yeah, for sure. We can see already like some pretty good counter picks on the side of I think this is UH. We got Silas into the Malphite. I mean, you know, pretty good already.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and already we see Memento Mori. I believe Memento Mori, I've seen that name before. I might have played against him in Risen at one point, but really good
yeah.
millionaire, really good Syndra, and I want to see what happens. And Silas is an interesting one though, just because like it can be a flex pick. Top lane is a little interesting though. That is going to be confirmed for top side, but I like the bans coming from UH. You're banning out the Swain, the Rel, even Zach. A lot of flex picks, if you will. That can go support, jungle, top, pretty much anywhere except for 80 carry, really. So taking it out of the board, while double 80 carry coming out from UH. So very smart because you have that double AP top side with the Silas, with the Lilia, and now rounding out with a really good engage to go with that Silas and that Lilia. So overall, good composition coming in from UH. You have the hyper aggressive mid laner 80 carry with Tristana and Jin, getting that setup, getting that follow up if possible. But you gotta be careful about Z-Dab on that Zaya and Kane on Leona, because that is a very scary combination in the bot side.
Yeah, UKN has a really big engage comp, if you will. They got the Malphite, they got the Warwick, Syndra can scatter the weak, and if it's big, it's huge for Leona. Hard to get on Zaya as well because of her
Hmm.
R. So I'm interested to see how UH will handle this. I think it's a pretty good draft on the part of UKN Neon's side.
Yeah, overall good draft. Hopefully we'll see how it goes off against UH Esports because with the Malphite engage, with the Leona engage, you gotta be careful, especially if you're a Jin. You're not a mobile 80 character like Tristana is. So if you do, one curtain call, that might be your curtain call, if you will, for the 80 carries. We want to see what happens. So that is the set composition, the set I believe, roles as well. So we see Malphite, like you mentioned, Malphite Warwick, Syndra, Zaya, Leona, and Sylas top lane, though. That's something you don't really see as much, Gun. Have you seen it as much?
Not really. I think it was mostly just like a pick. I want to say
Mm,
I'm not exactly the person, but in my like if I was in that position, I guess the Silas would be there just because they just auto picked the Malphite. So
mm. Makes
pretty
sense.
pretty I think it's just that one ulti, Malphite that ultimate is just too good, man. So
Yeah, and actually looking at the draft flow link, because this was drafted before in draft flow, it was a first pick Malphite. So the first three picks for UKN was Malphite, Zaya, and the Warwick, while for UH it was the Lilia, Jin, and Alistar in that order. And so it makes sense. So they were banning out, UH was banning out the support picks after that, the Rakan and the Swain. On the opposite side, a lot of mid lane focus coming in from UKN. And the last pick for UH was going to be that Silas. So getting a lot of bit of those ultimates later on. So the Malphite ultimate, like you mentioned, was really good for Silas, along with, I guess, a lot of good ults for Silas actually from UKN side. Zai won't do as much, but it'll be good like getaway tool for himself.
yeah, for sure. I think the Silas overall was like pretty good. The Trist also. Um, I'm a big believer in Trist mid. I think that
Oh yeah.
that pick is like unethical. That is an unethical mid laner. So I'm interested in seeing how Memento Mori is going to handle the Trist. I mean, they're probably way better than me at mid anyways. So
I
yeah,
mean, I can't say much either, man. They're probably better than me. I'm just a support player, man. You know that.
yeah,
I don't have hands anymore. As you see these hands, they're pretty old, if you
yeah.
will.
I mean. I'm a boomer Malphite player, so you
Oh,
know.
so you'll be watching Tai Lung, and we didn't really mention it before, but we see that we all say that Shaco ban on the screen. Shout out to Turkish Shaco on UHE. You know, if you see someone with a champion in their name, you're like, all right, we're banning this champion. Every
Yeah,
time, even if he's not in that correct role, if he's not like in jungle or support, see if he's going top lane, I'm still banning that Shaco because you don't want him to get his one trick. If that is his one trick, we don't know personally.
yeah. I mean, if Turkish Shaco, that that's a name where even if you don't see him in the play in like their play history, I would still ban that. Honestly, that's kind of like a red flag. I don't know. I hate playing against Shaco, and
So you're saying
honestly,
clowns are red flags?
yeah, I would say
Okay,
so.
okay.
Yeah.
So if you're clown, sorry, you're a red flag to gun. No chance for you. I apologize.
All right, we should be heading into game pretty soon, I think.
Very shortly, very shortly. You know, I do want to see how this plays out, though. If we see any cheeky invades, because when you have picks like the All-Star, like the Leona, it is a possibility to sort of these level one skirmishes, like a lot of CC happening. And hey, if you're Tristana and Jhin, that is perfect for you because you have the range, you have the utility to get these kills. But we have to wait and see as we do get into games very shortly.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of things that could happen on the Rift, as we do want to see what happens. I believe right now UH Esports is 1-1 in the Risen standings. While for if you look at UK Neon Nine, I'm like I mentioned, I don't know how to say their name. This is going to be their 0-2. This could potentially be their first win of the season. We have to wait and see. I believe they have yet to win a single game in a best of three series. I can double check that real fast. Let me see. I love Google Sheets. It tells you everything. UKN is currently, yeah, the 0-4 overall, so they have yet to win a single game in any best of three series gun.
Wait, sorry, say that again?
Oh, yeah, UKN has yet to win a single game in a best of three series. So
Ah,
they went 0-2 in week one and week two, while UH is currently they went 0-2 in week one and 2-0 last week.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know who their opponents were. It's just the start of the season.
true.
Honestly,
You know, and now
they
they
could
got nothing
totally
against
just
that.
torch us this game. So, you know,
You
we'll
gotta you,
see.
you gotta be faithful. You know, as a wise man once said, the faithful shall be rewarded.
Yeah, for sure. Um, let's see here.
But yeah,
Let's get in game.
and I do want to point out as well. I don't believe we mentioned it, but the coach right now for the JV roster for University of Hawaii Esports is former mid laner from the varsity roster last season, Lacius. So you probably see like a lot of unique comps coming in from him. Very smart player overall. I believe Challenger or Grandmaster, if I remember correctly, mid laner. Really good Syndra, really good Seraphine player. That's a different story. So yeah, I want to see how he plays out. I do want to see if we get any Seraphine. That'll be pretty funny, considering who their coach is. All right. Just loading. You know how it takes some time, especially with Hawaii ping. It always takes forever to get us into lobby. And actually, we're in game. We're 2 minutes in. All right, took us a bit, but here we are, Gun. All right. All right, as we're in this game, let's see how we do. Oh, all right, let's see. So it looks like it was standard starts for both sides. Bot lane start for both Warwick and the Lilia, but Lilia a little bit faster in the clears coming through. So Lilia will have the first advantage to roam around the map. Wow, scattered away from Mental Mori as here comes the Warwick. Zolife has to flash away, and that's a blown summoner spell early on. 3 minutes into this game, so we must see a return get coming in from Kevin. All
All right.
right,
Let's see. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Sorry, I'm back.
welcome
Cold
back.
Start coming out from the Trist and Dark Seal from Silent. I feel like this is pretty greedy
Yeah,
on the
greedy and
side.
already flash blown and had to teleport already just because of a nice gank coming in from Kevin Spidey. Of course, there's a guy named Kevin that's screwing up with UH.
Of course, man.
Of course.
Heavens, man.
Kevin,
Just
Kevin.
always the source of all of our problems, man.
I know, but he has his Balenciagas on, his you know his Gucci as well. Let's look at the top lane though. Always boys doing a lot of damage right now on top of the Tai Lung. Always boys, you know, he's having a good time. He's playing Silas. You know, he might be under level right now, but that's a big wave coming into him soon.
Yeah, he's stacking that wave right now. Slow pushing it. Let's see, Warwick coming in though.
That's so smart. He doesn't see
So
no
life
vision.
doesn't see anything though.
Oh,
How is he
here
gonna
he
get out of
comes.
this? Oh,
All right, here comes the fear coming in
oh,
on
this is
top of
not looking good.
Life. No flash available for the Tristana. Scatterweak, I believe, was already used from Memento, but no flash available. This should be a kill. Silas not coming out to help him out, but the slow
Oh,
coming in from Lilia. Here comes the Malphite, but it says
no.
Scatter the Weak will secure the kill on top of him. Memento Mori, first blood at 4 minutes.
That was a sneaky little gank by Warwick.
Sneaky,
Came in
sneaky.
through the back of the lane, you know. Avoided any vision. Looks like.
Yeah, you definitely want to get vision around those small chocos right in front of the red buff, if possible, especially since you do know that he started bot side, so you want to try have vision around that top side, so when he does clear his top camps, you know where he's coming in.
Good. It's a good thing that. Well, it's a good thing that Silas E didn't hit. Actually, that Warwick was pretty much ready to pounce. Both Malphite and Warwick had flash there.
We've all been there before, where he's like, all right, I'm going to throw this ability. It connected. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
And I do want to point out, we already see the first back came in from the bot lane of UHE. You know, you see the boots coming for Jhin. That's a standard first buy, if I say anything, really. As a nice invade coming in from Nudie. Nudie, I believe, has been playing for 3 out of the 4 games they've been in. They've played Lily all 3 times, and hasn't had the best of luck so far. Dying in the jungle, and oh, the smite coming in from the Warwick as here comes
Oh
top
no.
lane. It should be fine though. Ultimate is available for
Uh,
Tai Lung to escape if need be, but they have to be careful though. Even though Always Boys is okay, he has no mana though. He has no mana, so
he
you know
has
we
no
good.
mana.
We
Yeah.
good.
If
You
Tai
know.
Lung gets enough health, I feel like he could just totally
All
just
right, there's
run him
no
down.
smite available on Nudie. Just you have to be very careful. Here comes the flash
Flash.
here, only on 1 on Zolife. Knockup coming on top of him. He is airborne, but he's getting knocked around. Kevin will be falling to the Tristana at top side. Silas gets killed as well. I just want to see what happens more. Zolife wants to go on top of Memento, but Memento, that's a level 6 Sindri. Has to be very careful, but 2 kills across the map for UH and a dragon secured. So, hey,
Looks like
shout out to Always
Malphite
Boys top
got
lane.
solo killed up top
Yep.
lane too.
I
Wow.
believe just enough mana came in for Always Boys. I believe he just had enough and just went all in. And hey, if you go all in, that's all you need. But Flash was blown by both Tai Lung and Always Boys for that. So we have to see what happens next, especially with the ultimate available for Tai Lung.
Kane just weaving in and out of the bushes. Let's see. I don't think anything. This is pretty safe. All things considered, bot lane. I don't think. Pretty hard to get in on each other. As I say that,
As you
I
say
take
that,
that
but the
back.
cleanse coming in from half goal. It's half goal 80 carry, actually. I
Kane.
just mentioned that.
Yeah.
Wow, and Kane going
Oh,
to
wait a
ignite
second.
on Turkish Shaco. Turkish Shaco should be falling
Oh!
to ZDB, but here comes Lilia Nudie on the prowl. Half Koa, I believe, should almost be level 6, but Nudie not going in just yet.
Maybe.
Missing the W, no snare. The stun coming on
Easy.
top of Nudie. They want to go on top of ZDB. ZDB will try to get away, but ZDB will get a kill on top
Oh
of Nudie, and
no!
Nudie will fall. Kane wants to get a solo kill on top of Half Koa. Half Koa, no flash available, no cleanse either. This might be a kill coming onto him as top lane. Always Boys will fall to Tai Lung, and back to bot lane. Bye-bye, the big
Oh,
bad wolf coming in. Kevin gets a kill on top of Half Koa, and it goes across the board for UKN Nian.
not a good look for UH right now. They just got killed both in bot and in top. Silas with that dark seal lost his 2 stacks. That sucks.
Oh, seven's in chat. Oh, seven's in chat. But yeah, not a very good situation. And it definitely comes down to the comms, if I want to say, and how you play it around. If you tell your jungle to come at this point, if you ping the summoners and you want to go in, you have to be very careful, and you have to track where this jungler is, where this Warwick is. Because Warwick has been very good across the map, either getting invades or getting kills or just making people blow summoners. So I do want to keep an eye on where this jungler, where Kevin is.
Here. So far, nothing really happening on the map. Both supports looking for maybe a roam on a mid. In the meet each other right here.
Also, no ultimate just
Oh,
yet. Zolife? There
Zolife
is
taking
ultimate
a.
available, but I don't think Memento had kill potential just yet. You do have the Lost Chapter available, but that's still not enough mana for the kill threshold. Half Core ultimate is available. Z-Day should be getting it off of, I believe, one or two more minions here. But definitely a hard matchup for Half Core and for Turkish Shaco, especially since if Kane does go in and there's a lot of feathers coming in from Z-Day, Half Core has to be very careful, especially with no cleanse available. That is an all-input potential threat coming in from UKN Nian.
For sure. Looks like Lilia looking to start up Rift Herald right now. Should be pretty free. Warwick's invading on the bot side.
You know, and I do believe Always Boys did get scouted out by the control ward in the UKN blue buff area. There's control ward there, so he did get spotted out trying to ward it, so they do have vision there. Kevin, though, has ultimate. Koa, no cleanse. So he did smartly so backing away. Turkish Shaco playing around that top side of the lane, just so in case if Kevin does come, he can knock him away.
Lilia
Oh,
out
there.
here. She's getting spotted out in vision, and bot lane is getting engaged on.
Here's the
Uh-oh, Turkish
engage, the
Shaco.
root in coming in from Z-Day, the ignite on top of him, and Turkish Shaco will be going away.
Looks like Lilia's getting
Sorry.
collapsed on as well.
Oh,
Oh,
smart, and that's very smart though, getting rid of that early
no
blast
vision.
plan and the stun coming in from Scatter the Weak, ultimate soon, and here is everything coming
Oh,
in. The ultimate from the Malphite to secure it, to knock up the Silas, and
oh.
that was a work engage, I do believe, but half core, buys up half core, might get dove here, no cleanse available. Actually, cleanse does came up, he used it, but it is not enough as Kane will tank all the tower shots and live at 4-0 now for Z-Day on the Zaya. That is a very scary threat to have all the kills.
Damn. UKN kind of just like winning across the map, man. Very
Look,
clean dive by
near
Z-Day
2k,
and Kane.
yeah, near 2k gold lead for this Zaya, as in the top side, we see Always Boy trying to get some more damage on top of Tai Lung. No ultimates for either of these top laners. Just yet. And look at the vision coming in from the Tristana. Tristana jumps in, but there's always Scatter the Weak. But look at the vision, though. You see, he has to ward his own jungle because he's not too sure about where this Warwick is. Because Warwick has been consistently invading the Lilia, unable to get a lot of this farm. As he's, and, you know, if you're Lilia as well, you have to invade, counter-invade. As we've seen just a little bit coming in from Nudie. Getting one or two camps from him. But Warwick, Kevin, he's pretty smart how he plays.
Yep. He's been pretty much just across the map, just
Oh.
killing everybody. Hopefully.
There's no sleep available for Lilia just yet. They're just coming in for some pressure to alleviate for XO Life. Building towards everyone's favorite item of 2023, if you look at Tristana's items. Everyone's favorite item,
Oh
gun.
my
You know what
god,
that,
static,
yep,
static
yep.
shiv. Oh my god. I mean,
The
I'm not
20,
gonna say that's a bad idea. Scatter the weak. Man,
he should be fine. He should be fine.
Syndra, what?
He
Syndra
should be,
just able to just stop any form of engage on her at all.
I
It's
mean, hey,
pretty wild.
Scatter the Weak is a very busted ability. As you see the vision coming in from the blue side, they're clearing out the Dragon Pit right now. A lot of good vision currently in the river, but nothing too much in the enemy jungle. You see a controller coming in from UHE on their tri-bush, just in case we see a flank coming in from Kevin Spidey, but Dragon's up right
Yeah, I
now. It'd
think
be a Cloud Drake.
UH knows that Dragon's being taken right now, but there's nothing that they can really do. But at least in their favor, it is Cloud Drake, so
It is
uh,
Cloud Drake, yeah.
not particularly useful. But I guess in the hands of a Warwick, it's
Blue
actually pretty
team
helpful.
slain the
But
dragon.
overall, not like a huge dragon to
Mhm.
miss.
Oh, and now let's see what the soul will be. It is a Hex Gate, so ignore the top left where it does show it as a cloud, but it'll be a Hex Gate. And Hex Gate will be so good for UH if they were to get it with the Jin and Tristana. Let's look at the gold differential at the moment. 2k gold lead for this. I mentioned it before, mentioned it again. Here it is. And that's pretty much the biggest gold lead in this game. And if you are half core, you're only down, I believe, 2 waves at the moment now, so that's still not too bad. As Memento Mori getting all in from both
Shut
squads,
down.
the kill will
Huge.
come in, but
Oh,
here comes
nice.
Leona. Kane does not secure the kill, he gets an assist. But no, Nudie, smartly so, backing away. They don't know where this Malphite or this Warwick is, so you have to be very careful. As we mentioned Herald before, here it is. They're trying to get some platings before it does fall. But here comes Kane to stop the push just in case. All right. Yeah, Herald. Oh, Herald does get a push though. So getting 2 plates secured in his pocket. So some more gold in Nudi's pocket, which I believe if you are him. Oh, and top lane and engage coming in. I believe the passive is not there just yet
Oh,
from
TP.
Tai Lung, and the TP coming in from both mid laners. But the flash coming from XO Life. Here comes the engage from Tai Lung. But oh, XO might be in trouble. XO a little bit too aggressive, a little bit too much focus, a little bit too much tunnel vision. As now Turkish Shaco might be in danger, and it is a 5-man. Sorry, 4-man coming in from this squad, and now Nudie will be getting caught up by the Leona, flashing coming in from Tim Spidey, ultimate as well, and he will fall. A kill going over to the big bad wolf, and now Always Boys has to be very careful. Ultimate is available. Will he use it? No, flash out for the Chain Master.
That was
Over
so
aggressive.
unfortunate. A little bit too much commitment for the Malphite. I think I want to say Zolife flashed preemptively to
He
like
flashed preemptively to go in on
he,
top of the Malphite.
the Malphite did have ult there too, so I want to say he was trying to like bait out the Malphite at the end of the W, but it jumped the trigger a little bit too early. Jumped the gun, I guess is the proper term.
Oh, they're
And
jumping you. Oh, here comes the curtain call and the feather storm coming in from him, but the CC coming on top of half. Koa will make sure the ultimate does not go any further as Turkish Shaco will fall yet again. 0-4-1 on this All-Star. Definitely not a happy cow this game.
yeah, this is looking pretty dire for UH. I think in terms of
Oh, scatter the weak, and this could be a
how the
kill.
game is looking. Ooh.
Oh. Hey, I respect it though. Hey, the flash Q, I respect that. I mean, a
Yeah.
lot of Syndra do that as top side. We do see another skirmish coming in from Always Boys and Tai Long, but he got some back. I mean, he got the wolf in his pocket as a knockup coming in from Tai Long, a counter knockup from Always Boys.
Oh.
And they don't go in for the all-in engage. No ultimate for Kevin. So, hey, he lives to see another day as Nudie needs some happy feet action against Memento Mori. Here comes the All-Star, but there's also Z-Day-B. Buddy, Turkish Shaco, you just respawned back in the game, and he's already going back to the fountain. R.I.P.
Yeah, Alistar just looking like playing Gray Screen Simulator for a little bit.
I love that game.
Yeah, I play that game a lot too, but
I
yeah,
played
this
that
is
game
just
in TFT.
unfortunate. Yeah.
Huh.
You played a TFT? Holy cow.
Hey man, it's a hard day tango, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
this top lane is still scrapping it out, even with no ultimates. Always Boys. He's down to fight. He's down to fight. Doesn't get the chain, doesn't connect the abduct, and hey, but he's still going with the W. So here's some more action. Nudie on the side, but he's getting clapped by Clapper Malphite. We
Oh,
always love to see that Tai Long, and he will
nice.
fall. Shut down, going over to the Silas. So that is some breath of fresh air for UHE.
I will say, if UH is able to hit like a gold mine like team fight, they're back in the game because Zaya's got almost full bounty. Syndra and Warwick still
All
got
right.
bounties, so
Yeah. So you're saying the goal is just kill Zaya, and you're back in the game, right?
yeah,
Is
as
that
long
it?
as they get a few picks here and there,
Mm.
you know,
Oh,
they're
here he
back in the
goes.
game, but it's
Curtain
gonna be
call.
pretty
A
hard.
mental Murray, but the solar flare from Silas will get on top of
Oh,
Syndra. Syndra will fall, going over the kill to Always Boys, but will fall to Leona on the back end. But look over there, we do see Exo Light and Half Coral battling out with the Wolf. The Wolf will fall, and UKN get a little bit too overzealous here as they're trying to get all these kills, getting a pick on the top lane. But look at, they're still alive. UH is still alive, and now they begin at the second health of the game, and it's so much more gold in their pocket. But look at mid, Z-Days getting a mid turret for himself. So I believe that's 2 turrets going over to Z-Days. One on the bot side earlier on, and the second going
Tylon
over to
could
him.
totally. Oh no.
Ooh. As that is a Malphite ult on top of him, a TP coming in from Memento Mori,
Oh
and he steals
no.
the Herald. Oh no, and it looks so good for UHE, but in the end, it didn't even matter as the UKN will destroy their dreams. Z-Davies godlike now, 7-0.
That is depressing. Oh,
Wait,
wait, he missed it.
I would
Wait, how did
have
that
recalled
miss?
it. Z-Axis moment, Z-Axis moment. I don't know, man. Right coding, enough said.
This way, better be careful here. Warwick doesn't have ulti yet, so he doesn't have to worry about that.
And look at mid lane. The Herald has been spawned by these duel, and they can just keep on going if they want to get some more procs on top of this inhibitor turret, but it shouldn't hit as long as he has smite, and the eye was closed,
Uh,
unfortunately.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
oh,
And
wait a
here comes
second.
Always
Always Boys
Boys
got
getting
caught.
caught out
No.
in the jungle, and now you see him, now you don't. Always Boys getting deleted on the board. Darkseal hasn't been going too well this game for both him and Nudie.
Yeah, I think getting pretty hammered out here. I think they really need to just. It's really hard to get on the Xayah just because of her ult, and getting that 1,000 gold is going to be definitely a. It definitely requires ZDB to do a huge oopsie.
Yep, a huge oopsie indeed. As a look at Kane here. He's being a secondary ward right now in that bush. He already has one, but he's like, all right, I'm just gonna vibe here. This is why I like playing Nico support, just because you can have a control ward in a bush and be a control ward in a different bush, and they will never know. You know what I mean? They'll never know. How could they know?
How could they know?
How could they know? Look at the gold differential. Thank you, Observer. It's a 3.5K gold lead, just in favor of the Xayah alone. And look at the opposite side as well. Let's see mid lane. It's still fairly close, as it might be a small skirmish here, 3 versus 3 in the top side, but soon to be 4 from UKN. Engage coming in from Turkish Shaco, knock up the Wolf and the Syndra. But Memento Mori is still a scary target. You don't want to go in just yet. You don't have the Jhin or even the Tristana. Tristana, who is trying to solo Tai Long, but it's just a possibility. We have to be careful. Ultimate's available, and as we've seen, Malphite can clap people.
Yeah, and he's building full armor too, so I don't think Zolife will really be able to do anything here against the
Oh,
Malphite. Oh, and
running.
Malphite ulted?
Killing
Malphite did.
spree.
Oh, and that's a
Oh,
killing spree
and
for Tai Long.
he got him. Wow.
Just like we
Yeah,
mentioned.
that
It's
is
just Malphite things.
that's my champion right there. That's exactly what I would have
My
done.
boy, that's my boy.
Yeah, full armor. I would have done the exact same thing.
Yeah, UKN looking very strong despite being 0-2 overall in the standings. They're doing a very good job this game of controlling the map, controlling the vision, controlling the momentum, if you will, against UHE. Currently 1-1 in the standings. Now Baron is live 21 minutes into this game. Not too sure. They don't have really any vision across the map. They don't know where anyone is except for the Xayah and the Syndra. Missing from both the top, the jungle, and the support from UKN, so we have to be very careful. Indeed. Halfcoa has his Gale Force on the board. Rest in peace, Gale Force. Come next season, he will be sort of missed.
That is true. Actually, they are getting rid of mythic items, huh?
Yep, and specifically some items as well. Gale Force, I believe, will just be probably just going away. Honestly, I don't think Gale Force
Yeah,
has a use in this game anymore.
I think they said specifically Gale Force is going away entirely.
You know what else
And
is
it
going
looks like,
away right now?
yeah.
Zolife.
Oh,
Nope,
he's got
just a
his ult
flash.
though.
Flash available. He just
Oh,
jumps in and
Rampage.
bye bye Zolife. You will be missed, young Yordle.
yep. That's what happens. Malphite gets a little bit too strong.
Yeah, it's definitely a threat against double AD, but a little bit of miscommunication from both of the AD carry and the support. The Curtain Call lands, I believe, 2 out of 4, 3 out of 4 so far. And now they want more TP coming from the Malphite. No ultimate available. Suppress on top of Turkish Shaco. Ultimate a little bit too early from him. Oh, but the Feather Storm will secure kill, double kill, going over to ZDB, and they want more. Half Koa will fall soon enough to Kevin Spidey, and that's no kill so far for UHE, as the last man standing is Always Boys with that Malphite ultimate. As he might want more, the flash
Oh,
coming in, and the chain still connect despite the Scatter the Weak, and that is
nice.
something for UHE to get a kill on the back end of that. But Baron still being started by this UKN squad. And all you need is a Xayah, man. Just look at Xayah. Xayah has the core items already, the 2 core items, if you will.
Uh-oh.
And Zolife, yeah, man, we've seen this 2 out of 3 times. We've seen this 2 times already, man. Don't do it, man.
Malphite ult is back up in 5. He's not gonna do it though.
If it was you, you do it. If it was you, do it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
Of course, of course.
I mean, I don't really think too much. I see ADC as Malphite. I press R, but yeah, looks like he's just gonna reset, go top. I think he does not have TP, but
What patch are we on right now? Is it
with just Xayah, Leona, Syndra, Warwick, they could probably handle
Oh
Drag
yeah,
just by
100%.
themselves easily.
Is this
Zaya's 9 and
13-19
Zaya's
or
9 and 0. Yeah,
13-18?
it's what am I saying? Of course they can.
Is this 13-18, 13-19 gun? I
Yeah,
honestly forget for the current patch.
24. Sorry,
Is
was it?
it 18 or 19 for the patch currently? I
I,
honestly forget.
I want to say it's 19.
Okay, so Zig's buff. Nice.
Yeah, might want to
Yeah.
have to fact check. Somebody in chat might have to check
Yeah,
me on
fact check
that.
sucks, please. You know,
I saw Henry in the chat. Henry, what was the patch? Just
yeah, Henry knows. Henry knows numbers. That's his job.
yeah, guys a whiz, like
Yeah,
math whiz.
he's the wizard of math.
Yeah.
Math. Yeah, but it's like 3. Oh,
Oh,
and
wait a second.
oh, suddenly top lane. It looks like Syndra got solo boloed by Always Boy. Hey, but hey, Always Boys hasn't gotten. I mean, 3 of the last kills were against this Syndra. So hats off to him. And but Syndra though, look at those 2 needlessly large rods. And we all know what's next. Once that death cap is fully built, I'm pretty sure Zolife and Half Coal, they get seen by Syndra, they're just dead.
Yeah,
They
this is
just
really
go
hard
bye-bye.
just because Malphite is just not letting up on the armor. He's going Thornmail, and I would assume he probably will go Frozen Heart next. And Jin, notorious for being really bad against tanky people, and with how behind Trist is, at least compared to the Zaya, until he gets that Doms, he really isn't going to be doing anything either. So I think just the Malphite alone, like, is just enough to like 1v3 basically.
All right, so being realistic here, Gun. If you're UAG, you already start talking about next game. You start talking about what to do next. You might see a catch out coming in. No,
uh,
no.
yeah.
But is there any things you want to see banned out from UHE towards UKN?
I want to say like it wasn't so much the draft, but more so just like the early game, just handing over those early kills to Zaya, Warwick really did the game in. But if anything, I think.
Oh, as Always Boys get falls to Momentum Mori, the return kill, if you will, from earlier on, from a minute ago. Curtain call,
they're fine,
landed a couple
though.
targets, not enough damage though, like you mentioned. No items, no more items for in his pocket at the moment. As Malphite just doing Malphite things, going top lane, has TP up, has ultimate available, so you can come out whenever you want. Well, Nudie might be in trouble. No ultimate for the Warwick, but Flash is available. They do land the chain on top of Nudie, but Nudie's walking into a Malphite there. Here's Tai Lung saying, hi, how you doing? Going in. He's airborne, and he will be falling to Z Davey. I say his name so much already this game, but it's Z Davey Show at the moment. As Turkisheko, he might be next to fall, not just yet. They're going in though. They're tower diving on top of this All-Star, but he might fall. There goes Kane, but the jump in from Zoe's life. He's trying to go back as Tai Lung should be falling here. Tai Lung will fall. TP coming from Always Boys. But here comes Memento Mori on that back end. They want going for more. The Warwick ultimate was stolen by him, but he'll still fall. Memento Mori, the scatter of the week to get the kill. And now it's just the 280 carries versus 3 very scary targets.
Get out of here, Keelan.
Oh, half Koa. It might be a no Koa just soon if he stays any longer.
Yeah, for sure. Stormrazor saved him there, but either of these guys get hit by Scatter of the Week, they are gonzo. They are dead.
That was half his health, which I believe 4 feathers. Just 4 feathers.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
He's got 3 items. Gotta be 4. I'm assuming that's a GA coming in. With the GA, I honestly don't see, once that GA is bought, once I see that thing, that little icon on the bottom left, if I see that, I think the game is pretty much over. Oh my
So
lord,
it's
Malphite
Alexa
with the
play
Warden's
Thank
mail.
You Next
Oh
by
my.
Ariana Grande. GG go next. If you will. But yeah. Let's see what happens though. Dragon spawning in less than a minute. And this will be Dragon Soul coming in for UKN if they want to extend it that long. This should be the last fight more than anything for both squads. Baron also up around the same time. As Tai Lung just walking up at half Koa saying, you don't want the smoke. You don't want to come any closer.
Yeah, they got this bot jungle pretty much locked down, UKN. not really anything UH can do. Once anybody gets caught by either Malphite or Leona, it is pretty much just... Oh, and...
Speaking of that, Tai Lung though is on the hunt. Does he have Cole using his curtain call? Always Boys getting caught out just a bit. They won't kill Little Destiny will on that back end, but here comes Malphite ultimate. Only lands on top of 2, on top of Nudie and Always Boys, who will fall as they want more. There goes Turkish Shaco. Half Koa Nudie, half the back away. You do see Zolife on the side watching them, but Scatter the Weak will make him go weak as Memento Mori. He's on a killing spree yet again.
Yeah, I think this is pretty much done. This Malphite, there's nothing much you can do against this Malphite. I think Zolife is just about to get ran down
clapped.
by Tai Lung here.
Yep.
You can still keep going. Oh, he's got the blast plant though. He'll be fine. Yeah, there you go.
A wise fish once said, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Oh, but it looks like Syndra and Malphite are looking to cut him off. Wait, Zolife, why are you going for the wave? Uh-oh.
Yeah, no comment. You know, just want some farm. Use the jump, so no jump available.
Oh,
Use it.
TP out though. All right.
I'm not gonna question it.
out.
I am not gonna question it. So that's TP down for Tristana. And yeah, Draren is up though, and no TP around. Turkish Shaco, he might be a little caught out here. 3 in the middle of him, getting lower and lower in health as ZDB 11, 0, and 6.
Yep.
Baron, 10,000 health. Slowly falling more and more. Malphite engage, stop him from going in more. Memento Mori will be TPing in 5k health for the Baron. Look at Memento Mori. Look at his ultimate. He wants to go in. Nudie will fall. Memento should fall. Memento will fall as Hapco gets a kill on top of him, but Always Boys will fall in the Baron pit, trying to duke it out with the 3 remaining members of UKN. But with 3 members strong, they should be able to end it all.
Yeah, I think this is just push down mid and just end. They don't. Oh yeah, they might be able to. Zaya's really strong. Might be able to push it out.
With 3.5 items on the board, you know, just a bit. It may be time for the ending call. Let's see though. 10 seconds for Nudie, 20 seconds for Always Boys. 3 versus 3. Turkish Shaco not having the best of game in this game number 1 of this best of 3. As they just take the portal out. All right, see you later. See you where you at, sign. And the game lives on. 31 minutes. It's 34 to 13. UKN has more kills than this amount of numbers in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 31 minutes, 34 kills. It's like over a kill a minute, pretty much. It's pretty wild.
Yep. And they almost have a higher goal lead than there is amount of kills on their side, but Always Boys getting caught out in the jungle. Wants to go for Memento Mori, I believe.
Oh, the stopwatch.
The get out of jail free card. The get out of jail free. If there wasn't a stopwatch, other than 1-for-1 trade, and honestly, if it's a 1-for-1 trade, especially against a target like Memento Mori, I'd be happy. But with the Zanyas, it's a little unfortunate.
Yeah, for sure.
Half Coach trying to get this red buff, but you know he's a little scared of Kayn. I'd be scared of Kayn too. You know, that is a very scary Leona. You know, he just goes in, stuns you. You blow your cleanse, and then Memento Mori comes out of nowhere and just ults you, right? And you're dead.
Yeah.
Oh. See what happens though. Malphite still bot side. TP is available if you want to go for that grand finale push. 3 members, like we mentioned, do have the Baron buff still for this squad. Memento Mori, Kayn, and ZDB all have the Baron buff still. As Turkish Shaco. Oh, they're going in though on top of Turkish Shaco. Kayn going over the front, over the top rope. As the Malphite ult is in the pockets of Oi Boy. As it.
Oh.
Okay, this is a support ritual. When you screw up something, you're just like, yep, I feel you, brother. We've all been there, brother. We've all been there. Don't worry. We've all been there. As bot lane though, we see. Yep, 3 members, Always Boys. It's on the side though. Here comes the curtain call coming in from this man. But it's a peculiar position as both Malphite and Warwick can go in if needed be. Turkish Shaco still trying to go for that flank opportunity. See what will happen as, half course he wants to do some more damage on Tai Lung, but it's a little bit too much damage from UKN on that side.
Red team's
And oh, we see the
inhibitor has
1v1.
been
Top lane versus
destroyed.
support.
Uh,
As back in
Jumping
the
out
end, oh, we see
there,
two
and
members
they
fall.
are.
Malphite ultimate with the Xayah Feather Storm, as there is going to be the GA
Red
pop
team's turret has
from
been
the Xayah as
destroyed.
they start going in for more.
Oh,
A
Blue
three-man
team
knockup coming in
double
from
kill.
Turkish Shaco. It is not enough as the last vestige
Blue
of
team
hope
triple
for
kill.
UH Esports is the Jin, is half cold, but a triple kill from ZDB
Red
will
team's turret has
pretty
been
much secure
destroyed.
the game 1 victory for UKN.
Red team's turret has been
UH
destroyed.
Esports, let's see what you got going into game number 2 as half cold barely
A summoner
survives
has
until the tick of
disconnected.
health. Oh boy.
yeah, that was a pretty dominant showing by UKN Neon. I gotta say, they pretty much smoked us, or the junior varsity team.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely so. As hey, we're back on the screen. How you guys doing? We're back. But yeah, game 1 definitely dominant in favor of UK. And if you are UHE JV, you want to see how you can play around the vision control in the early game. Like we mentioned, Warwick was so dominant with how he played around the map, either ganking or getting some deep wards in the UHE jungle. So I want to see how you counteract that. Get your own vision or sweeping at every opportunity.
yeah. Looks like next game we're gonna be getting our starter ADC as well. Keelan will be
Oh,
subbed out, so maybe we can see something different. You know, not to say Keelan is worse.
he
Keelan's a
just played
beast.
Jin. He just
Yeah.
played Jin.
Uh, when you just play Jin, you know, it's really hard, especially when you're playing into like a full armor Malphite. So hopefully we can see go to game 3. Otherwise, we'll see you next game.
See you soon for game number 2.
Welcome to Summoner's
Okay.
Rift.
All right, everybody, welcome back to game number 2 of the Risen Week 3 between UHE JV
30
versus
seconds until minions
UKN
spawn.
Nian. And game 1, a little unfortunate for UH, but it's a new game, a newer AD carry, a new composition. So let's see what happens. And we talked a little bit about it as we saw the draft happen. Garen picked up for Tai Lung this game, and Garen's a scary champion. Isn't that right, Gun?
Yeah. That champ is just spin to win. You know, kind of.
Minions
He's a
have
Beyblade.
spawned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beyblade. But
As we see a little Hispanic kid on the screen.
excuse me, he is Ixtalian. Is that how you say it?
Ixtalian? Yeah, Ixtalian? Yeah, Ixtalan.
He's from Ixtal, I guess, is the
Yeah.
right word.
Alright, and minions are now here, so we see the Lissandra coming in from Zola. So a little bit different from last game, but still a champion. You jump in when possible with your claws. And once you go in, you can't really get out, honestly. So we'll see how Zola plays this lane against Zerath. It's a lot more pokey. Equally as amount of pokey as the Syndra from last game.
What is that? Garen chroma. That is
It looks like he's a
I
Shurima
like
character.
that.
It looks like
Yeah.
he's Shurima, Demacia Vice, as engaging it on top of the Melia. Honestly, not Melia, on the Sivir. So that's pretty smart, trying to get some early aggression while you still can, because there's only level 1s, and Zyrakon's really strong level 1, especially with the W start coming in from Z Day B, and we saw him last game. He's pretty good at Zaya.
Yeah. He kinda just put us to the ground with that Zaya. Maybe we
Yeah.
can maybe hopefully we can do something about that, especially since we have access to a lot more CC, but let's see, Tai Lung taking a turret shot while spinning under tower.
He's scared. He just regens it all anyway. As a nice spell shot coming in from Barbecue, but that's no. I'm not sure what he started with for Grimm's Barbecue, but that's E2nd. So it's a little bit unfortunate coming in from the Sivir, so he can't farm as well as he can usually with his QW early on. So no W at the moment. So that's 50-50 in my book on what happens, but still, I like the E though, just because of how this Rakan has been playing.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like Kane just pressuring them off of the wave, just sitting in that bush. Rakan just doing Rakan things.
Well, yeah, Rakan thinks, the Lovers duo, so strong on how they do it, as some more poke coming in from Sivir, especially with the Melio passive, when you get shielded, the small burn percentage coming in on top of whatever target you do hit first, so that's still pretty good for that poke damage over time, as, yeah, we said it earlier, Memento Mori do Memento Mori things, as we've seen Nudie playing a different champion this game, playing the Maokai, looking towards mid lane, Flash is available, he wants to go in, but gets stunned by the
Oh,
abilities, as
don't
Nudie
walk that
might be in
way.
trouble. It is
Oh,
the
okay.
Wolf. Kevin
Good,
Spidey.
good foresight by Nuri for not walking back into river.
Oh yeah, agreed. Yeah, two champions, same from the last game, would be Kevin Spidey and Z Davy on both the Warwick and the Zaya. As you see top lane, some action happening. Oi
Nice.
Boy has to, smartly so, queuing away from the Garen, not towards the Garen. As mentioned before, Garen does have Ignite in this lane, so if he does go in and you're like 20% health, if he ignites you, that's for sure a kill in that book.
Let's see here, Maokai looking for something up top. I don't think he'll really be able to get it.
No.
Taling's playing it safe. Or
Unless Tai Lung does go in a little bit more stuff, a little bit too
it's-
early coming in from Nudie. Flash coming in from both, but here comes
oh, this is
Kevin
not
Spider.
looking
I
good.
don't think you should have went in there. Ignite on top of Nudie. There is the Warwick. Fear is available, going on top of Nudie. First blood going over to the Wolf. As might be a second blood coming very soon.
Ooh, can
Zolife
Zolife
solo,
dodge? Oh,
flash away. I think he would have lived still, as Oi Boys has to be careful. And he will get away. All subs still available in that regard. as Turkish Shaco and Grim Barbecue. A little bit careful, but Oi Boy still going in. The Wolf is still there as the Wolf of Wall Street. Oh, he won't get the kill just yet, but the TP coming in from him. Oh, but the turret shot will secure it. Oi Boys will get a kill. Double buffs going over to this Yone as a little bit of an interesting situation in that top side of the map. Does he get a kill here? Does he get a kill here if he tries to go in? Ult is available. He does ult in, does not connect with it, but there's the Wrath. The tick is not enough, and the ultimate's coming in. The barrage, the barrage, the barrage, and Memento Mori will get that double buff transfer over in his pocket.
Let's see. That was a tragic set of events for Oi Boys, but all in all, got a kill. Not too bad.
Not so bad at all. Not so bad at all. And bot lane is just doing farming things. As back in
Wait a
that top
second.
side, ultimate's available for Tai Long. He's Eing in, trying to get that dash, trying to get the knock up, and Oi
Wait a
Boy
second.
showing why he's so good at Yone. Mid lane, we do see the Wolf coming in. Uh-oh, there goes the
Spidey.
twisted advance. Spidey might be falling here, and
Oh,
that was a little excessive, in my opinion.
the
But
ult.
a kill's a
Yeah,
kill.
but you know, whatever. You know, in the end, they still got a kill. So
Yeah, whatever it takes.
works
So
out. Memento Mori got double buffs though, somehow.
yeah, double from that earlier exchange that top lane after killing Oi Boys. And yeah, if you are Zolive, I think you try to back now just because of how the range of Xerath is just so absurd.
Yeah. Plus, Memento Mori's got his ult coming back up too, so it's gonna be really hard to play around that. Unfortunately.
And honestly, that's smart from Oi Boys. They're only trying to get some poke damage in when possible when your E is up. I do like that's pretty smart. And if you are Garen, try to time it perfectly so when he does E in on top of you, when he does use E to get inside, you Q as soon as possible as he can follow up with his Q3 from Yone. But we see the dragon getting started from UKN. It is a mountain, so no vision at all coming in that bot side from UHE. Thank you, Observer. Only the control ward up top in front of red buff along with that Dry Brush ward in top. So that'd be a free dragon for the squad as looks like
Blue team has slain the
Duty
dragon.
hovering that top side of the map. We might see something happening top lane, so especially with the Herald spawning.
Oh, wait. Coming in.
No
Got no
ultimate
ward
does see
though,
it,
so
though.
don't
Yeah.
have to worry about that just yet.
When it's up though, you have to be careful because he is unstoppable. So if you kick him with Melio's kick, he still gets on top of you. Yeah. As Ogrim Barbecue, he uses the shield a little bit early, but a nice sidestep to get away as the ultimate from Xerath will just chunk out this Melio just a bit as Tai Lung might be in trouble. Tai Lung will survive for now because the E had to pull back from Oi Boys. But almost a four-man dive bot side, but still nothing too much blown coming in from UHE. But ultimate should be up after this camp for the Warwick.
Oh, looks good for Garen opting to stay in despite being at low health. Should be okay since Oi Boys doesn't have ults. Maokai also doing Herald.
That's smart, that's smart. Smite is available this time. We saw what happened last game when they're doing Herald, and it got taken by the top laner as here comes the engage, the
Stepping
grand
up
entrance.
just a little bit too far.
Oh, just a
He'll
little
be
far up.
fine though.
Should
looks
be
like.
fine. No pullback just yet. There goes the Feather Storm going on top of Grim Barbecue, and a nice kick coming in from Turkish Shaco. Still watch those feathers, because, you know, feathers do hurt. As looks like Herald has been taken. Ultimate available for Nudie if he wants to do anything. Kevin Spidey is looking for trouble.
There's still a little bit of skirmishing going down in bot lane. Grim Barbie, you gotta just be careful though since they got no more sums.
No sums, barely any mana, barely any health. Not looking like a good time if you're the bot lane of UHE, but still almost 10 minutes into this game. Still pretty much vibing. Look at the CS differential in this lane. It's still 20 CS in favor of both the mid and the AD carry on the side of UKN. So we see the gold differential. It's still like 700 in 700 in favor of the mid laner of Memento Mori, who is 1-0-0, so that does make sense. But it's still early game though. As we get into 5 more minutes, 6 more minutes, we'll see how this plays out once we get items on the boards. Because as of right now, there's no completed items for either side.
It's like Warwick is coming in to try. Maokai will meet him though. Let's see how this 2v2
They don't
goes.
see Maokai, and here comes the
2v3.
ultimate. Oh, they might just be going in though.
Get
The ultimate
back
is available.
into
Oh, the
power.
nice knock up
Okay.
with the ultimate, and they just gets put in. And Tai Lung's flashing in. Tai Lung will get the kill though in return, but that is a double kill, I believe, for Oi Boys. As looks like Zolife going in. Zolife getting the root in play.
Oh,
Zolife
nice
has ultimate
dodge.
available if he wants to go back in, but decides
Kane
not
is
to.
here though.
Kane is coming in. No slow available from Memento Mori. Yeah, just simple 2 kills in the top lane for Oi Boys, as it looks like Nudie just pushing it in just so the wave isn't in a good position for when Oi Boys it does come back. Oh, here comes another grand entrance and a nice 1-2 block that knocks, I believe, but still getting rid in place because of the feather. Z-Day-B flashing in Z-Day-B, but ultimate coming in from Turkish Shaco. There was small speed boost and a small amount of health back so they can survive. Well, that's a lot of ultimates blown from UHE, and still Z-Day-B coming out on top.
Yeah. Herald being dropped top while Maokai was doing.
Tai Lung's running.
Tai Lung.
Trying to get away, man. That's a very scary Yone. He has the Kraken Slayer, so even though if you have a little more health, if you are this Garen, he hurts. Yone does hurt. All right, back to the
Especially
bot lane.
since Garen is still 2 components into his Stride Breaker. Meanwhile, Yone does have Kraken now.
Yep. 2 platings now. Another 2 platings, sorry, for Oi Boys. Has no ultimate, has no flash. Ultimate is available for Kevin Spidey. Oh, Maokai on the side with the ultimate, and wave clear, you know?
Nice.
All right, so that's ultimate down for Nudie. Decently long cooldown. It won't be up for the dragon, which that is an important objective coming up in about 10 seconds. And with no ultimate from Maokai, that gives a lot more free access for Kevin Spidey, especially since you look at Rakan's ultimate. That is almost up in about like 15 to 20 seconds. And with how long it takes to come from base, that should be enough time for them to take the objective if they do so want to do dragon right away.
Nice little trade from Oi Boys.
Oh wow, look at that. Look at the first item for Sipper, for Grim Barbecue. Our favorite item. Static
yes.
Shiv. I love Static Shiv. That's my favorite item in the game. Smile. I love
Really
wave
helps
clear.
with wave clear. You know, one
Yeah.
auto Q pretty much just does it. You don't even need to use W at that point.
Have you seen the new LeBlanc build?
Is it the
Triforce.
Is it Triforce?
Yeah, it's Triforce
Wow.
with
Maybe
as
LeBlanc is back. Oh.
yeah, maybe LeBlanc's back, and yeah, yeah, we all saw that coming.
Yeah.
The simple CC chain from Memento, and then Kevin Spidey coming in, and yeah, Triforce Hullbreaker LeBlanc. Yeah, Triforce Hullbreaker LeBlanc. You heard me correctly.
Hullbreaker LeBlanc.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, guess that kind of makes sense. Oh, and we got a pause going on. Don't quite know what's going on.
Yeah, no idea what the pause is, but now let's take a look at overall the builds and the economy in this game right now. We do see it's still just pretty much even over the overall economy, but the items on the board, Kraken Slayer for the Zaya, we mentioned earlier the Static Shiv for our boy Grim Barbecue, while top side still just a little bit of everything. You got the gems, you got the for the Triforce Strybreaker you said, so still a little bit overall, still trying to build up the momentum. Yeah, we
What
do have
is
to keep
that
it.
Yone building, though? What is that supposed to be? Ruby Crystal
Sterix?
Sword? Sterex?
Maybe
It doesn't
Sterix?
have a lot of health to work with. Could that be Hullbreaker? Or maybe he's just trying to go
Maybe
pure gold
Hullbreaker.
split?
And honestly,
Is there...
that's not a bad idea.
It wouldn't be, but...
Not a bad idea. But
Hmm.
yeah, Because especially if you have Hellbreaker, you will have to have at least two people respond to you. Because I think at that point, unless Garen gets very far ahead in how he plays, then you need a backup in order to try to stop this Yone,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Also, on the side of UH, I never really thought about it until now, but there is a lot of healing, especially now that Maokai picked up the Radiant Virtue, I think that item is called.
Correcto
Um,
mundo.
yes, there's a lot of healing going on in there, so I'm wondering who exactly will be the one responsible for picking up the Oblivion Orb uh, on the side of UKN. Obviously, Garen does build Mortal Reminder at some point in his build. With how
Unironically,
atrocious that build is, he does throw that in somewhere. But
unironically, I say Zaya should get a Grievous item with how much the feathers affect the battlefield, especially in these AoE team fights. I feel like Grievous from him would be really useful.
maybe. I
If
think,
not him, over Khan.
unfortunately, yeah, I think it probably will lie
Ooh,
down
supports.
to.
I love being Grievous bots.
Yeah, you gotta be. It'll be either the Rakan or the
Ooh.
Xerath, unfortunately for them. They gotta dump that 800 gold for the team.
Yep. And it looks like player zoom in 0 seconds. I'm not sure if this is a spectator bug or whatnot. So we have to wait and see what will happen. Gotta love the pauses, man. Only in North America we have a lot of pauses, as much as
There we
EU.
go. We're back.
All right. See the Everfrost on the board. Lysandra. So a lot of good items, pretty much components slowly being built. Warwick will be a little behind just because he went for that Tiamat along with the Aegis. It's still called Aegis, right?
Yeah, Aegis of the Legion. Yeah.
Okay, because I know a lot of items got like renamed, so I'm like, you're not the same name anymore, so I can't call you that anymore, unfortunately.
Oh, a little bit of stuttering.
Spectator diff. And
Yeah.
it's just a small bug that happens when you
Yeah,
are
it's just
spectating. There was
just
a pause
league
beforehand.
things. Yeah.
Small indie company Riot Games back at it again.
Yeah. For real.
Alright, and welcome to the Farming Simulator 2023 as we witness 280 characters farming it out. Oh, will he get the cannon minion? Yes, he will. Wow. We'll see if he gets another cannon in about a minute and a half.
Garen pushing up. I think Maokai. Maokai might look for something top after he versus those Krugs. Meanwhile,
Does
Warwick is looking
maybe.
for something bot side.
Yeah, trying to do something. I think he might get some vision in that boss side of the jungle. See, trying to find out where this Maokai
Sandra's
is
pushed
first
up
of
though.
all. Push in, but Maokai's
Maokai
there to
coming
back
for the
him up.
counter gank.
I think at this point, Oi Boys is self-sustainable. A little bit too trigger happy with the ultimate from, I believe, from Nudie. I feel like you hold it longer. I feel like
Yes,
it's a little bit
in
trigger
the end,
happy.
though, I think they didn't see the Rakan coming, so
Yeah.
I think it worked out in the end. They unknowingly stopped a 2v3 with that ult, so works out.
Yeah, the vision isn't as... I definitely want to see how he can play around this vision though, especially with Rakan having his warding him already. He's allowed to roam more and get vision with this work, while Melio is stuck in the lane. Hasn't been getting too much procs on the enemies, so he's still not too far in his support item. I'm not sure exactly what the exact number is, unfortunately, but and see, because if he wasn't planning on hitting the enemy 80 carries or supports, you go for Relic Shield in this scenario as Melio, just so you're able to at least get some gold in your pocket and like get some stacks to upgrade your vision eventually.
Oh no. Looks like pretty even Steven across the board. Let's see if this little fight down bot will
Oh, but here comes
result
ultimate
in
from
anything.
both
Doesn't seem like it
sides.
though.
Yeah, no Melio ult, no anything as a flash in. Oh,
Oh,
he flashes directly into the Warwick stun. As in the middle we see Nudie and Memento Mori and Zolife flash from Nudie, but no Twisted Advance. It was used already
jeez.
as another pause.
Another
Pause
pause.
champ. Don't know what the
Hmm.
issue is at the moment. We have to wait and see. Well, let's see. Right now, the go 600 in favor of the Yone, who just passed away to the Warwick. That is so lucky. You flash directly into the Warwick ultimate. On the other side, we do see 1,000 gold lead in favor of Memento Mori and bot side. Not as much as I thought it will be, considering the gold compared to the CS differential.
Mhm. Wow, Zaya has a bounty just from farming. Wow, that's crazy.
I
Yeah,
mean,
overall,
perfect
like
farm,
nothing
pretty
really
much.
happening too much bot lane. I mean, Sivir Milio is just like such a safe lane that it's like even if Rakan is able to land an ult, you know,
You just fall asleep. Honestly, you're like,
yeah. Which I think was a good idea actually by UH. I think playing that safe lane, I think getting dominated by ZDV Zaya really, they must have just decided to opt for just having a safe farm lane, which Sivir and Milio does do well. I think.
I played this lane many times. Yeah, you just do nothing. Thank you, observer. He just got his Frostfang. Poggers in chat. Poggers in chat
Yeah,
for our boy Turkish Shaco. He got his support item.
that. I mean,
Yeah, you're really
that's
doing
another
it to them,
thing
aren't you,
though.
Tanner?
With the short like range support like Milio, it's hard to walk up against like a Rakan Zaya like that. I guess. Sivir is safe, but Milio still got to play a little bit back.
Yeah, that's
And
something you do learn as you get into the game, as you get further and further in these higher ranks. You want to know when to like get Relic Shield over Frostfang as these enchanter supports, especially in these sort of matchups. Like if it's double enchanter, then you're fine with going Frostfang. If it's some people like an Alistar, Nautilus, or Rakan, you want to go for something like the Relic Shield instead. Because if you're trying to get auto raid of a Nautilus or Rakan, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong, or they're doing something wrong if they're letting you do that.
yeah, here though, I think. Oh no.
Oh, look at that Samsung Galaxy Zaya skin. What do you hope gets a skin this year?
What am I hoping gets a skin this year?
What do you hope gets a
Uh,
skin from Worlds? What character?
what character? Well,
You
that's
think
a
it'd be
good
Milio?
question actually.
You
Nah,
no,
it's
yeah,
gotta
no,
be
it won't be
something
Milio.
that's played like pretty often. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if like Aatrox and Caitlyn get another skin this year. Uh,
Nah. You know what's gonna be?
Zeri, actually, with how prominent Zeri has been in pro play, uh, Zeri would probably be a pretty big
Red
contender
team's turret
for
has
a
been
world skin.
destroyed.
So I got a question for you because of Ziggs buff. If my boys Team Liquid make it, Team Liquid Ziggs, as we said, we do see a catch out on top
Oh,
of Oi Boy, getting silence from him, Stride Breaker for the slow, and here
oh,
comes the ultimate from Maokai. Gets on four
Shut
targets,
down.
sorry, as Garen will fall, but not before getting Oi Boy.
oh,
Oi
that
Boy
healing!
will survive, just barely getting
Oh, just
healed with the
live!
barrage.
Oh my
Won't do it.
God, Oi
The
Boy's
healing
got
coming in
the
from Warwick.
moves!
He will
Uh-oh,
also survive,
but
gets exhausted by Emilio. Look at Nudi's health. Look at Kevin's health. Everyone is so low. Dragon still alive. Warwick can lifesteal if need be. TP is not available. Actually, is available from Zola if he wants to TP back in. He only did TP back in the bot side, pushing the bot side, but it currently a 4 versus 3. Grim trying to get some poke in. But TP is available from Zolov. Hasn't backed just yet. Took a long time to try him back. Has the opportunity to use the portal instead of TPing, so he's playing very patiently. The back was stopped from Memento Mori because of the Hextech Dragon autoing him. This will be a full 5 versus 5. Tai Long is available. Ultimate integrating in about 15 seconds. Here we go. The Grand Engine gets all 4
oh,
members of
huge!
UHE getting harmed, but a kill on top of Kevin. The jungler will fall. Both junglers are dead, but so will the Rakan. Nice, but the passive of Zolife is going to be huge.
Red
It
Oh,
team
explodes.
double
Double
kill.
throw going over to him. Zaya has fallen. ZDB is gone, but Garen is still alive. Garen is still fighting Tai Long. Tai Long will fall. Tai Long will not get Oi Boys, but Oi Boys might fall.
boys!
Oi Boys has to be
Oh,
careful. Oh,
wasn't in range?
well, I don't know. I think he just
Guess.
overcharged. He didn't release it in time.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
But the passive from Zolite was so good.
Oh yeah, that was that. I didn't even realize until I saw that clone explode. That was huge.
That's why
Well
Lissandra is so
played.
good in these jungle fights. Like, you're so lost in the sauce, you don't realize that the passive is right on you, and it just explodes, and you're dead.
Oh yeah, that was a hull breaker for that. Yeah. Okay. Split gaming.
Love to see it. TP coming in from Memento Mori. You ready for round 3?
Yep.
All right, who will get the third Drake of this game? We're still going in.
Ult economy on the side of UH looks a little bit better. They have
A
the
little bit
bigger
better.
ultimates ready right now, but we have Rakan ult coming up pretty soon along
Are
with
they just
Garen.
giving this up? Oh, but
Oh, wait a
look
second.
at Oi Boys though, getting a little bit chunked down. He's going back in and dodges a
Nice
stun.
dodge.
And looks like a 3 versus 3. Oi Boy's a little low. Doesn't have that much life steal. So life. They know he's in the bush. They know he's in there. They have to know he's in there. They'll see it on the ward. They're just giving the third Drake for free.
Yeah,
All right.
I guess
So
they're just opting.
Blue team
Alright,
slain
yeah.
the dragon.
Yone
I mean,
wasn't there, so I guess, like, you know, they just kind of had to. I don't think they were going to win that
all right.
4v5, so.
You gotta get something now. You gave up the third Drake. Dragon Soul point for UKN. And surely this mid turret to fall. Here comes Nudie. He secures all 3 Everfrost proc and the ultimate lands on 1. It looks like that'll be a dead
Huge.
Kane. Kane will fall. Here they come for more. Memento Mori is next. Double kill going over to Grim Barbecue. I spoke with Hapko and he said Grim Barbecue, it is the win con and it's showing right now 2-0-4 and he is doing some work this game.
Oh, Garen backing right under Yone's nose. Doesn't even know. Oh, and looks like we're getting some Garen action.
Is this the infamous UHE Baron? We'll have to wait and see if it is secured or it's a Baron
It
Burger
is.
flip.
It
But
is. They don't know.
yeah, no UKN in sight. No vision in sight. And by God, no matter what conference it is, the latent curse is still alive. Just maybe. Baron going over to UHE.
Good call by UH. They weren't able to. UKN weren't able to respond. Either they just didn't know, or they just decided not to contest. I guess they just didn't know.
It's probably like, you know, you gave us the dragon. All right, we'll give you the Baron now. You know, we handshake that. GG.
Yeah.
Let's look at the items now. 2 items completed for Grim Barbecue. We see the Shirley finally built up for this Melio, for Turkish Sheikah. And Zanya's, that is the most important item for Zolife. Saw earlier in action, and I love this item, especially if you are focusing your ultimate on other targets other than yourself.
Or even for yourself, you know, just
True.
having the ult on yourself and then Zanya's, you just delay and cause so much time for your team to follow up. It's
That's what I do as Zillion. I just ult myself, and then I just Zanya's right after.
yeah. And then you have the stopwatch on the side for the second one, right?
Yep.
Of course.
Hey, man. Why do you think Zillion's always banned against me? Unfortunately.
Blue team's turret has
Sure.
been destroyed.
I'll never get a pitch. Happy never again in custom games.
Yeah, I mean, Zillion, to be fair, Zillion is a little bit annoying. A little bit annoying.
Yeah, you're right. And now Demonic finally built up for this Maokai, and now his ultimates and his overall saplings will be a lot more dangerous, if you will, as the Oi Boys the Baron going against the Hullbreaker of Garen. So Hullbreaker for the Hullbreaker action. You gotta love 2023.
Yeah.
You know, some,
Boys just dancing in the bot
you
lane
know
right now.
what this kind of playstyle reminds me of? The ZZ Rot meta.
It's easier. Oh, true. Actually, that does. Yeah, because every split pusher does do it. Even people who didn't really split push.
No, what people did,
that
like
item
immediately for like, if it was 60 minutes in the game, you backed, bought ZZ Rot, placed it, and just sold ZZ Rot and bought a different item.
Yeah.
And ZZ Rot just stayed, which is, thank God they got rid of that item.
Still remember there, ZZ Rot back when Brick 2G was at like his peak. ZZ Rot, you know, run down the turret.
It was
Nexus, I
the
should say.
later.
Later. I can't say the other word.
Yeah, we can't see the other word. You know, this is a PG environment. Despite this being League of Legends, this is a PG environment.
Yeah.
Alright, minute till the dragon spawns. Will UH fight for the dragon? Or will they give away soul
Pray to God
for
they
free?
do. Please do not, like throw away your life before Dragon. Anything but that.
Or just actually contest it, please. 'Cause I feel like they couldn't contested that other Drake. I feel like that their Drake. I feel like they could
They
contest
could have, I feel like, as well, but... Oh, wait, some action going down. Yone ulted on Garen.
Yeah, some Yone
Both
v
these
Garen
guys
action.
are too tanky to do anything, though, but he is one item up on the Garen.
Ooh, Infinity Edge, Kraken,
He's
and
gonna be doing some
the
damage.
Hullbreaker. Is Infinity Edge still a mythic? I forget.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Okay, okay.
They buffed it, so it's like, I think 45% crit damage increase or something like that, because originally it was like 35, but nobody was building it over Navori.
I mean, would you?
I mean, Navori is like a triple S tier.
I mean, look at our 280 carries, double Navori.
It's like we got the dragon fight going.
All right, I'm trying to see what happens. It's gonna be a full 5 versus 5. Will UHE finally get a dragon point in their board? They're going in the whip, and red team has slain the dragon, and Knockup going in on top of 2 members. And here comes the Feather Storm. Will not land just yet. Kill on top of Rakan, but there goes Hailung on top of Grim. Barbecue, double kill going over to Yone, and they want more. Oi boys with the triple kill. Oi boys, maybe with more. As they flash in, the 4 members are going strong on top of the Garen. As Oi boys. The shield comes to play. Tai Lung is still running. Tai Lung is still scampering. Tai Lung, will he survive?
Oh, wait, Oi Boys.
A Turkish check.
Wait a
Turkish
second,
check
Oi Boys.
falls, and Oi Boys goes into the Garen with an ultimate and gets Demacia all over him.
It was a bit of an oopsie on the side of Oi Boys, but
Same thing with Turkish Echo, I want to say, because he did try to 1v1 Memento Mori as Emilio at half health.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think just decided to go to the wrong side. Should have probably just backed off into the back.
we want to have a super happy fun time moment.
Yeah.
We all have those moments. It's like, oh, this game's a little too boring. You know, let's have some fun. And almost, by the way, level 16 for this Zerath, and that means he has 7 ult charges, or is it 9? I honestly forget.
I'm sorry. Wait, you say 7 or 9?
Yeah, his ult charges at level 16, because he gains more ult
I
charges.
thought it was
right?
like 5.
That's level 11, bro.
Wait, did they change it? I
Yeah?
swear to God, it was like
Wait.
3, 4, 5. Was it not?
No, it's they buffed it. It's 3-5 is something else.
Oh,
Zerath
what?
ultimate. Give me a second. Google is your friend.
Yeah, I'm looking this up right now. I am outdated on my information.
Oh, it's 4-5-6, I guess. I thought they
4,
changed
5,
it.
6.
That's still a lot more than it sounds like it could be, I'll be honest.
Oh, nice flash.
Oh, yeah. Nice flash. Interesting is what's happening right now. As, oh, they're just trying to chase Tai Long. Tai Long left and on gone for the win. It's a 5-man going on top of this one individual. He will try to get away. That is a...
Stopwatch. I'm assuming that might have been a misclick.
Don't ever say it's all... Alright, it's a little bit unfortunate coming in from him, but... Oh, not too many ultimates were blown from UHE as Baron is getting started. There is a curious scenario. Ultimate is available for the Maokai gets. Tries to use it. They're channeling it as, oh, Warwick will be falling soon. Rakan will fall. Garen will fall. Warwick will fall. As the feathers do get pulled back. 3 members get CC'd. And now, Baron's on the board. Memento Mori, Z-Baby. 2 members that popped off last game, not having the best of times this game. As UH trying to make it go to a game for UH, trying to hold on to their hopes of gaining their 2nd win of the season. While if you're UKN, you want to make sure that you actually get a win overall, because you're currently sitting at 0-2 in the standings.
Oh, wait a second. Boys.
And he fine. He Gucci. He bobbing.
Yeah, he's fine.
Let's get out before he ults. Let's get out before it ults up. That's all I can say. Right. Let's look at the rest of our Ardent Sensor built up for this Melio, so when he W's or E's you, he can be a lot faster autoing, and that's so useful for people like the Yone or the Sivir.
Pretty good purchase.
I'm not gonna look at Yone's build.
From Garen, the classic Garen build.
No, man. Have you ever lost to triple Zeal Garen, or sorry, quadruple Zeal Garen before.
I am the person that builds. I would be the person
No,
that builds
no,
that.
no. He just built Zeal items. He didn't build
Oh,
anything
okay,
else.
never
Even
mind. I
even when
would
he
at
ran out of Zeal
least
items,
build.
no,
I would at
uh,
least build Stridebreaker. Come on,
no,
that item
no, it's even
is
better. No, no. Even when he ran out of Zeal item, he just had a Zeal. That's it. He
also
didn't fully build. He just had Zeals.
yeah,
And
sneaky
we got.
sneaky little back from Garen.
Oh yeah.
Managed to just barely escape. Dragon's coming up, but looks like everybody is either resetting or just scouting things out right now. They're on
Ah,
their top to catch the wave.
and we keep on mentioning it. Yone has the hull breaker. Still can be pushing by himself. Garen will be watching him very, very soon. The setup is coming in from this squad. A little bit of damage on top of Tai Lung, but it is, like we mentioned, a Garen, so his passive is so strong. TP available for Mental Mori if he does want to come down, or if they decide to give this dragon. But if they do acquire it, that is going to be a dragon soul for themselves.
Some wards around for
Oh
Mori.
god, the saplings.
It
Alright,
is
9k in health for the dragon. Ultimate is available for Kevin Spidey. If they decide to go in 2k, and it will fall. That's 2 Hextech Drakes coming over to Team UHE JV.
looking good for UH. They're up like 8k gold and double the kills. I think this is pretty good.
Pretty good and pretty good indeed, but you still can't be too overzealous because things can happen. Training things has happened as they're going in. It's going to be a two-man knockup on top of UHE, but the damage is coming in from them. Kevin Spidey will fall to Grim Barbecue. Grim Barbecue once more. He flashes in with his ricochets, and they're still going in. But there's a turret still there. A lot of low health bars, a lot of low mana bars coming in from the rest of UKN. This might be the game-winning push, the game-ending push coming in from UHE JV. Look at the bot side. We see Oi Boys fighting against Tai Lung. There goes the judgment of Garen. It won't do much. It won't slay him. As with Baron expiring, but they still have 2 big waves pushing in. 3 versus 5. Grim Barbecue getting, I think, a little bit too much tower shots, in my opinion.
Well, it looks like UH opted to back off. Turkish
Shaco's happy feet.
got the moves. Oh, okay, never mind.
No one got the move like Jagger. I like to apologize. As Nutty might be falling very soon. No ultimate available for Kevin Spidey, but he's a little fast for a wolf. As you see him go in and gets knocked up by this Rakan, and it looks like the kill will be going over to Z-Day-B, who very much needed some gold in his pocket.
Yeah. Not a great look, but no objectives coming up anytime soon, so looks like we're still okay for now.
2 inhibitors down for the blue side for Team UKN. So they have to be very careful.
I will
And
say
the-
though, objective bounties up, 1 good steal and a couple good shutdowns, and UKN is pretty much just back in it, I'd say.
Hey man, we've seen Baron steals before. We've seen Elder Drake steals before. Looking at you, Gumayushi, it is a possibility.
Yeah. Talking about Worlds last, the one with the Varus.
Yep. Gun, were you at the watch party?
I do not think I was, no.
Let's just say I lost my voice.
Oh. Yeah, I can see
was
that actually.
I was one of 3 or 4 people rooting for BRX in that building.
You
I
know,
almost broke the couch.
seeing all the series and like just them winning is just like
Feels good, man.
I knew there was like a non-zero
nice flash.
chance of them winning. Oh, nice.
Coming in from Oi Boys, but Tai Lung might be falling when he gets pulled back. Yep, there is a kill. As
Wait, Oi boy, he's just walking up.
Oh boy, just walking. He's like, all right, I'm in your zone now. He wants to go in for more. He is going to be up soon. He goes in, dashes in on top of him, gets stunned in place. But Mental Mori will
What
fall
the
to
heck?
Oi Boy. That's a lot of crit, a lot of damage. As Kevin Spidey is like, I don't want to smoke. I don't want to go in. That's 2 people dead for UKN.
Surprised
What
he
a-
didn't go in there actually with his ult. He could have probably
never
killed with Zion Rakan there. Maybe.
You never know. As it looks like UHE going for their 3rd inhibitor of this game.
Might just end it
Blue
here.
team's turret
It
has
is the
been destroyed.
game-ending call, the game-winning moment for UHE. Turn around from game number 1 as they're going in. ZDB will fall,
Red
Wow.
team
Warwick
double
will
kill.
fall, Kane will fall, triple kill going
Blue
over to
team's
Grim
turret has
Barbecue.
been
This will
destroyed.
be game number 2, going over
A
to
summoner has
UHE JV.
disconnected.
Play the Silver
A
Scrapes.
summoner has
It is game 3,
disconnected.
baby.
Yeah, we love to see it. Even if it's just a 2-0, like I think everybody wants to always see like a game 3. So yeah,
Dee-doo-doo, bee-woo-woo, bee-woo, bee-woo-woo. But man, you guys don't see, but we see the damage charge. That's 37k in the pocket of Oi Boys 808. Yeah, my personal MVP for this game with how much
yeah,
pressure he was getting in the top lane, and he was surviving a lot of it. Either getting 1 kill, 2 kills, or just surviving while the enemy team blew so much for him.
yeah.
Man,
I think just Yone just was a great pick, but also picking that really safe bot lane with Sivir and Milio into the
that's
Zaya really
everything, baby.
just didn't let you know just didn't let ZDB get any more gold than he got off of the waves was a smart idea. I wonder how UKN
We'll
will
see.
respond to it. Yeah,
Uh,
and
Wait and see.
hopefully, yeah, we get to see what they
Game
do next
3.
game in
Yep,
game
it is
3.
game 3. That is going to happen soon. So don't go anywhere because I'm Professor Layton. That's PogChip. And we'll be right back with game number 3 between UKN Neon and UHE JV. See you soon.
See ya.
go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go! Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Everybody bring it in. Let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the grand finale of the Risen Week 3 match between UH Esports JV and UKN Neon. And we're
30
here
seconds until
on the
minions
Rift
spawn.
as our boy Kevin Spidey forgot his items. Oh, and we're going all the way to the left. We're still going. All right.
Got a lot of pings going on. What's going on?
They might have seen someone or missing ping that, their boy forgot his items. I did it all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, yo, where's your items?
At
I
least
also
he
want to
didn't
point.
like not buy jungle item.
Minions
It could
have
be worse.
spawned.
Wait. Okay, he has smite. Okay, he has smite. That's all that
Yeah, yeah,
matters.
yeah. He is.
And I do want to point out, again, we do see that both AD carries are going for farming. You see that big 100 number on their item, on their
Yeah,
call.
they know that nothing's gonna really happen in lane, especially Sever Milio. So it's just like whatever. I think they're
I'm
just kind of
mhm.
handshaking, farming again this game. But I
Yep.
do like
Oh, boys,
UKN's response though. Uh,
all star.
Rather than changing up their comp, they just added more CC for the Sivir.
Mhm.
If you're gonna stop the Rakan, then we're gonna pick Alistar, we're gonna pick TF, we're gonna pick Zac. You can't spell shield everything.
And I
I
want to
like
point
that.
out, Oi boys did go late to lane because look at that deep ward by the red
Yeah.
buff near Kevin Spidey. He is going to get spotted out, though, so they do know that Kevin Spidey's started top side while Maokai started bot side. And I think if you are UHE, if you are nudie, you're going to play around Oi Boys.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's a Darius. Enough said, as he
Yep.
hooks in Tai Lung, and Tai Lung about to go on the journey known as Oi Boys Town. But I think Oi Boys is going to Brazil, if you will, against Tai Lung. He is getting a lot of damage, though. The bleed coming in, the bleed. One more hit will do, and first blood.
Oh,
It goes over to the Dunk Master himself.
Darius. I don't know if you. There's not many people who can beat Darius this early, and I mean he was really close to, but yeah, hard to beat that full stack bleed. Basically, like 3 people fucking
I mean,
hitting you.
lore-wise, him and Raven
Excuse
were
me.
able to talk himself out of getting executed. So, it's Darius. He can talk his way out of anything. Or
Yeah, true.
kill his way out of anything, honestly. But yeah, and now our boy, he got to call himself.
You got a call? Man,
Damn.
he is wild
Damn.
for that. He is
I'll
wild
respect.
for
I'll
that.
respect. You know what? I
Yeah,
respect homie.
I respect it.
You know what? If he's gonna dunk on fools, then you know what? Just dunk on fools. You know what I'm saying? As here comes Nuri, and it's gonna be
Oh, but
he gets
one
he
old
gets
boys
spotted
can't
out.
really do anything. He's got a fat
Honestly,
wave on that
yeah, no,
tower.
I think that's smart though. You don't try to fight that because you want to try to make sure you get some items stacked up. Because you said especially since you bought a co, you want to be farming now.
Oh yeah.
Sure you can fight, but you want to be farming.
Oh yeah.
And now look at the rest of the map though. You do see that Zac, posture to the bot side, gonna get that little scuttle crab because he did full clear already. That's what it looks like. Except, or actually no, he only got his 2 base camps along with the wolves and the chickens. Well, it's gonna be a full clear coming out from the Maokai, is what it looks like, before going that scuttle crab. Also want to point out, no flash for Tai Lung, while flash is still available for Oi Boy. So if he does land a good hook here, I think it could be another kill for Oi Boys if he soon decides to wait and
Yeah.
see. All right. Not a bad game for UHE so far. The bot lane, though, having the back early, getting his slowly going towards Starix. Or not Starix, yeah. Static Shiv, sorry. And everyone loves Static Shiv. A lot more slower tempo for the early start of this game. Melio just kicking the bull. I like that skin. I always think it's Malphite for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, like glacial Malphite. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's
But,
pretty true.
like, imagine if they got Malphite this game. It's like, all right, is that Malphite? Is it All-Star? Who that?
That's
Let's
true.
see.
Yeah, that would have been actually kind of clean
Big
because we
brain.
had the W and the R. Wait, actually, that's so big brain now that I think about it. Wait,
Skin
that's
diff,
actually
man.
big
Pay to
brain.
win, bro. Pay to win. This is League of Legends, man. Add some more DPS on this bot side. Sivir doing Sivir things with that burn from the Melio W from the Cozy Campfire. I don't know, whenever I say Cozy Campfire, it sounds like a Lily Peaches song.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she has one named that already.
Honestly, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it either.
Yeah.
As the farming still advantage of Z Debut just because of that back timer for Grim Barbecue and Turkish Shaco. It allowed them to push into that turret, and also I believe they lost 2 waves from that push coming in from Z Debut early on. As looks like they're trying to go for a reset. Not actually, not just yet though. As you see the goal in the pocket, still 200 in favor of him. And Nudie in the bush, didn't get spotted by a ward just yet. Red buff gonna be spawning for him soon. Turkish Shaco just still trying to kick the bull. He doesn't like bulls, I guess. I don't know, man.
Pretty steady game though. Everybody's just kind of
It,
just
it, it,
farming
it
and
is it is a
chilling.
game three. It is a game three. They know what is
Yeah.
on the line, what to do, that they can't make any mistakes. This one fatal mistake could cause them the game, could cause them the series. And if you are UKN, you want to make sure that you maintain momentum in your favor. Like I mentioned in the last 2 games, they're currently at the bottom of the
Somebody
standings
going up
for
top.
this bracket. As top lane, Oi boys, he is in Brazil at the moment. Ultimate was popped for himself. Ghost, along with a lot of things actually. As they're still going in, the pull back is going to be in place. He is going to get a spin to win. One more. The bleed is in
Oh, I think he's
effect. That
dead.
should be it. No W available. And Oi Boys is the man this game.
They do get dragon though on the other than the map, so
Oh, it's an Inferno too. That's really good for them. Especially
yeah.
for people like Mordekaiser, like the Zaya. That's going to be really effective. And you see the Bravo Vest coming in for this Mordekaiser.
Yeah, he really does not like. He really does not want to die anymore to Darius.
Will it help though? Will it help really?
Maybe a little
Maybe.
bit. Darius has been pretty low in both the times he killed him, so
Ooh.
the little bit
I
of
do wanna
healing that he loses from Q might make the difference.
I do
Well,
want to
now
point
that
out
he's
though,
got 2 kills though, it might be
if
hard.
Turkish Shaco can time it perfectly, he can stop the engage from the Zac with his Q, which I really like as there's so much opportunity for Turkish Shaco to cancel out the engage coming in from Team UKN because of the All-Star engage, of the Zac engage. There's so much potential there.
Yeah, everybody kind of has that. Like,
Ooh.
as I say that, fight breaks out, and just a little bit of skirmish, nothing big deal. But I mean, yeah, technically, almost pretty much everybody on the side of UH can do that. Azir can use Emperor's Divide, I think it's called,
Yeah.
to stop it.
Mhm.
Server's got the not the black shield, but
Oh.
oh.
Welcome to Noxus yet again. Round 2. Flash coming in from Tai Long
Nice.
as Nudi's on that bottom. Herald is up. I don't think you do it just yet. Zac is nearby. You don't have vision of him. You do want to try to get some wards or some saplings in that brush over the barren pit if possible. They do know, they have the inkling of where he is, so they did spot him out earlier on the ward, and they did, I believe, see the Scuttle Crab go back with the
Don't see him
passive.
with us, though.
Oh, and they have to do something.
They
I think
reset.
you
That's
back
a
off
smart.
here.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
smart.
smart idea.
Yeah, no, that's smart. You don't try to continue it. You just let Oi Boys do his thing. As Memento Mori, he ults. He ults. That's simple as that. Ultimate is available for Oi Boys. The Guillotine,
No shield.
the Executioner
High
of
log. Big.
Noxus will get him a 3-0 and 0, and he's up for some
Honestly,
more. He has his Q. If he lands it on top of Memento Mori, it could be enough. Here comes Zoe
yeah,
Life.
this
He
is
has his
not a
ultimate.
fight.
Flash is available if he wants to go in for more. He doesn't decide to do it though. So that I think you go with that. You go with that. You got another kill on
Yeah.
your guy, and I don't think they saw this All-Star come up, but you do know he's not in bot lane anymore, so you have to be careful of the reset of the potential roam. So smartly, don't go all in.
Yeah. Good move by UH. What a good solo kill by Oi Boys. Really
That's the man.
playing like how every Darius I've had in my nightmares, just runs me down.
Wake up in a cold sweat. Oh, Darius. Oh no.
Yeah.
Dylan Kira somewhere out there is also waking up in a cold sweat.
Of course.
Oh, alright. Now let's see what will happen in the rest of this game, though. Minute 50 for Dragon to spawn. Looks like maybe some trouble in the bot lane. No ultimate available yet for Memento Mori, but they want to try something. with their ability. This Turkish Shake has to be careful. He does spot out Memento Mori here. Comes near to, he is going to be in the ultimate right now. He does come out, nice flash away from him, but here comes the Q from him. Just yet, Oi Boys
Oh, can he get
is
a
going to be
Q off?
surviving just yet.
No.
Oh, he will fall, and that's going to be a double kill going over to Tai
Huge
Lung.
kill.
That's a huge shutdown. 2-3-0 now for this Mordekaiser, which is what you want to see if you are a UKN fan.
Yeah, that was well executed by top jungle of UKN. I honestly thought Darius was gonna win that, but I got they both were able to dodge the Q and not let him get any more health. Well played. Very well played.
Well played. Nice knock up coming in from Kane as they do see this melee. Of course, his ultimate, the feathers will not get a root
No,
in
he
place,
missed
but
it.
Z-Davy still going in. Ultimate is still available. Exhaust about to run out from the melee. Flash coming in. TP coming in from Zoe Life. Can't pull back just yet. Kane might be falling here. Kane wants to do for more, but the Q, the flash coming in from Grim
And he lives.
Barbecue. And he will be getting the Zaya. What a follow-up coming in from this squad. And Grim Barbecue, it's been a match since coming into game 2, has been showing up in these critical moments. Back on the top side, and as we see now, a bounty for Tai Lung, as Oi Boy is still trying to fight it out. But the passive from Mordekaiser is doing a lot of damage onto this Darius. Oh, here comes the ultimate from this mat as the, oh, that was a flash ultimate coming in from Zolive. A little unnecessary, but you still secure the kill in your favor. Getting some more gold in your pocket. Hopefully being able to get this item soon enough.
Yeah, pretty well done. Looks like we might be having a
Oh,
skirmish up in top lane. Oi boys.
another skirmish, and it looks like UHE will
Uh,
be giving away another early 2 Drakes yet again. I see a common theme here for the UHE JV squad.
Yeah, I mean, well, hopefully they're able to get a dominant lead. By then, that allows them to just take 4 dragons. But, yeah, looking at things now, you know, UKN is holding on. And actually, they're ahead in gold. So,
They've
yeah.
been ahead and gold mostly because of the, before it was the farm differential coming in from both mid and the AD carry, but they've slowly been catching up, so it has fallen off just a bit.
Yeah.
I think now it's just the jungle pressure, if I'm gonna say anything, of why there is still a slight gold lead in favor of the UKN squad. And now with the plating, it's going to be more.
Definitely think it is going to be a little bit harder for Darius to kill Mordekaiser now, especially with the plate caps and the Bramble Mask coming in. Not much you can do until you start getting a couple items in. Probably get
12
Black
more
Cleaver
CS
and
for the
a
call.
Triforce, I'm assuming that's what he's playing?
It has to be, yeah. Black Cleaver Triforce would be the smart one to go for.
Or is that... No. What does Stridebreaker build out of? I think that could also... That's probably Stridebreaker too.
It could be Threatbreaker, yes. You are correct, Mundo. Static Shiv is built up for this Silver Kraken for the Zaya, and after that, yeah. It's the standard build path for both of these AD carries, as Oi Boys has to be a lot more respectful.
Yep.
Unknown where Zac is from the side of UH, but we do see him on the top side of the map. A lot of respect for how the Zac plays. As we mentioned earlier, Zac is a very scary character to play against because he can gank from pretty much anywhere with his slingshot.
Yep. Just kind of like, almost like Kane in the sense that, you know, he's able to just gank from places you'd never expect.
I'm not gonna lie, when you said Kane, I thought you were mentioning like the All-Star Kane, or talking about Kane as in half Koa Kane.
Ah, yes. No, I was talking about the Alistar, yeah. For sure.
You know,
For
just
sure,
an
for
RKO out of nowhere, coming
Yeah.
from the heavens, you know. Yeah, the usual, yep.
Totally.
All right. Slow and steady wins the game. Radiant Virtue
Yep.
built up for this Maokai yet again. Everfrost for the TF, so when he does pour it down with his ultimate, he can't just lock you down if he doesn't get an instant yellow card. Oh, spell shield. Really scared of the knockup from Kane.
Yeah. Think
Honestly, if you're good server, you can time it perfectly where
you
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 get
don't get hit. You hit by the W,
you,
but
you hit, yeah, not the Q.
yeah.
If you're super
Well, I
good
mean,
with
if you're
that.
getting hit by the W, then. Oh, actually, no. I know what you mean. Wow, you can actually do that. That's
It is possible.
huh. You have to be
If you're
really like good at timing
you have
things.
to get you have to be like picture point perfect if I'm not mistaken, like pixel perfect,
Oh, okay, yeah. It's one of those things. I got you.
where you have to have hands and good ping, which we don't
Oh,
have either.
yeah, that's true. I was about to say we're at the
Oh,
very least, Grand Barbecue does not have one of those.
unfortunately, he has hands, not the ping,
Not the ping.
not the ping, sadly. As Oi Boy's trying to do something cheeky, but still respectful, which I appreciate. 30 CS lead in his pocket. That is a big number.
Yeah, on top of the call as well, pretty big. Oh, that was a Triforce, right? He's just gonna be dueling this
He's
Mordekaiser.
styling, wilding. As I want to point out, a little over a minute until the next Drake spawns. Let's see what happened. Here comes the port down. They're going in on top of. Oh, that's a two-man Everfrost. Here comes the TP coming in from Zolive. Zolive wants the smoke. The Feather Storm will land, but there is the Maokai in between three members of UKN. They
See the
want
shuffle?
more. They're going to do so much damage. And no shuffle coming in from Zolive as. Oh, the Ricochet. Well, just slay the Zaya.
Oh, interesting.
Got a little unfortunate there, but this should be the end of Turkish Shaco, though he does get pulled back by Zach. But Zach doesn't want any more. This should be a turret for this squad. No more minions, though, so one more wave, and this should be a turret. At top lane, Oi Boys doing Oi Boys things against Tai Lung, but still Tai Lung with the Rhylites and, his Grievous. I think Oi Boys will be in trouble. I saw nothing.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh. Wait a second.
Yeah. It happened.
Tamori?
Oh.
Oh,
Oi Boys?
Oi boys?
I'm question mark pinging in
Oh
my
wait, no,
head
no,
right
he's
now.
got the blast cut. Wait, no.
He's. Oh wait, this should be a
Oh,
kill
can he
actually.
get
They're
one
going
more,
for
though?
more. Nice Shrima shuffle, but he is going to be in Brazil. Oi Boys still survive. Oi Boys will fall to Tai Long, and this should be the pass coming in from Kevin Spidey. No, Kevin
Passive.
Spidey.
Okay.
It is passive, but another double kill going over to Tai Long. 4-3-0 now, making up for all those early kills, going 0-3 early on.
Gee, looks like just gonna be another free dragon for.
I've seen this before.
Yeah,
I've seen this before, like 2 games in a row.
seen this before.
Whew. All right. Gonna be
Alright,
the.
Turkish Shaco could kick your ball.
Kick, kick.
Steal the dragon. Do it.
All right, get a goal. Get a goal.
Alright.
Release your inner Ronaldo. JK. I still can't believe Messi's in America.
Yes.
Yeah, he's playing in the American League.
What?
Yeah, bro, you didn't know that?
Oh, I did not know that. What is
Yeah.
he doing in the American League?
Oh, money.
Ah. You know what? I can believe that. After what TL like gave Faker like a blank check or whatever, I can believe that.
Hey, no, but Messi though, like they won the league, and then like they made him a captain, and he's like, no, he gave the captain's armband to the former captain so he can hold the trophy by himself, which I respect that. But instead of that, we see the little soccer player known as Emilio not buffer the stun, and he will fall. Just no, he survived
but he
it.
heals
He's
so
living
much.
so much. Yeah, like you mentioned, and Sivert wants to go for more. Sivert doing a lot of damage. Memento Mori did flash away. Here comes the engage from all
ulti
sides, but the
coming in.
Q's coming in.
Oh, but
Will
it
secure the
overshot.
kill. Yeah, I did. Unfortunate. Grim Barbecue has to get away. Grim Barbecue will not live. Grim Barbecue is still trying to survive. Grim Barbecue just
Oh.
running away. Grim Barbecue is. He just wants to fight some more. Here comes Zolive. Oh, but Darius on the prowl. Darius with the ultimate. Not just yet. Darius with the bleed will get it as Zolive on the cow. That's his own barbecue, personally.
Yummy.
Ooh, I'm getting hungry now. Some barbecue sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good steak.
I would die for some like Texas barbecue or something. We don't really have anything like that here, do we?
Hey, man, I had some Texas barbecue in May, dude. That was fire. That was
In
it
like
was fire.
Texas?
Yeah, dude. Remember I went to Texas in May with the boys?
Oh yeah, with the boys. Yeah,
Yeah, with
yeah,
the
I
boys.
got you.
Yeah. Fire barbecue, really good. As in the
Yeah.
top lane, we see the the Hex Drinker.
He really wants to win against this Mordekaiser.
Hey,
Wow.
it's the ego, man. I respect it.
Nah, that's the
He's the
top lane.
top
That's
laner,
the
bro. He's
top
the top
laner.
laner.
Yeah, I
Yep.
get
It's the
that.
ego. It's
Yeah,
like,
I
all right,
get
I
it.
don't care if we win or lose. I gotta ego this guy now.
Yeah, I got him. I know exactly how he feels.
Oh god, that is hilarious, dude. And Mori. That last fight was so unfortunate for Turkish Shaco. He caught, I believe, just the end of the wild cards of the queue from Memento Mori, and that's how he did fall in that last team fight. Little unfortunate.
That's
Let's see the
unfortunate.
Shurelias. See this? How you see the Shurelias coming in though, so he's a lot faster. With if he uses W top of himself or his E, so he can get out. Especially with Silver, you're just a very speedy comp. Very speedy.
Yeah, really hard to get on them. I really actually. Oh, and as I say that,
Oh,
Ghost.
He used E already too for
Okay.
Tai Lung, so you can't knock him away. You see the Q coming in, the spin to win, another E actually, and the ultimate will not be enough, but he
Oh
still gets a kill
my!
though, just
Wait,
because of his W, I believe.
no W.
Yep, the W from Oi Boy just pretty much crit him, or just did so much damage there, which is crazy. I believe
Yeah,
if he has a
Triforce
5-stack
doing
bleed
work.
as well, it just executes you almost. All right, well, you take those.
Yeah.
Battle top laners, honestly. This game's fun. This game literally just battle top laners. Who can be the bigger threat in the side lane? As a pause. We'll resume in 2 seconds. Slowly, surely. I just want to point out RFC, Everfrost, and the Sheen in the pockets of Memento Mori, while soon to be a Zanya's for Zoe Life. I want to say that's going to be a Radiant Virtue as well on the side of Zach.
Yeah, I think that's what that is
Spidey.
indeed what Zach goes. Yeah, Viridian Virtue.
Just imagine he
Yeah.
goes. What's the other Aegis item? Oh, that's top lane. You do see the root in place, double root. The Q come into place for Oi Boys. That's a lot of
wait a
healing, but it's
second.
not enough. One more auto will do
Wait
it.
a
The
second.
bleed
Wait
and
a
Oi
second.
Boys, less than half health, will still get a kill. A solo bolo on top of Twisted Fate. Memento Mori supported into his own death.
God bless Conqueror.
God bless Conqueror. God bless the bleed and the heal. As Kevin Spidey trying to get some stuff with the help of Tai Long, but a little bit too early. Alright, Dragon spawning. A little over 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Alright, Gun. Question for you. Will
Yeah.
UH get this dragon? Will UH get it? Will they fumble the bag?
I
Or will we-
mean, with Darius like kind of just wiping the table clean with both the solo laners, I would love to say yes, but I mean,
Blue team's turret
we
has
are
been
the
destroyed.
gold lead isn't as far as I'd like to see it. I think UKN definitely like just still has like a decent chance, especially if they get a pick. I mean, like all UH has to do is just not get picked out before this drag, and I think they have a realistic chance, a very realistic chance of getting this dragon. But
Ownership is-
otherwise, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
are they doing?
Oh.
Wait a second.
Oh, this is so smart. This is so smart. Going for the Baron while UH is forced to go for this dragon. I like this high power play. There's no vision coming in from UHE. I think you're okay with trading this. It's still an early Baron. And I don't think you're gonna be mad about that.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be mad about it at all.
Yeah.
A lot of pings coming in from UH. They don't see Tai Lung just yet. There he is. I do believe they should be fine. They'll take away the blue buff. And yeah, Baron for probably like 2 turrets, maybe 3, can be in favor of UKN after. But they're going to go hard on top of this Tai Lung. Yeah, it's probably going to be on the more... I think he tried to ult someone, but just the burning from Those ears killed him. I'm not too sure. As
I
top
think
lane,
the
Memento
ult went
Mori.
off, but I want to say Sivir
Spell
shielded
shooted
it,
it? Damn. Alright, he
maybe.
has hands then. Alright.
Or he just died before the cast went off.
I think he might have died before the cast went off, is what it looked. I
Yeah,
think
that
one of
might
the
have
soldiers
been
might have
it.
killed him. But yeah, they got a turret in return and a kill, so that's not bad. I guess the Baron empowered UKN. Oh, good barbecue did get his back off. That's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. He has to like walk all the way back now.
It's no big deal though. It's not like they can catch him. He does want. It looks like he does want to keep this tower up though. He doesn't want to give them any more gold to let him.
Oh, that is a very aggressive pathing, honestly. I go for that, but it is going to be a silver, even with that. Oh, they're just going to pour it on top of him.
Oh, wait a second.
No shield, the knockup, but force the flash
Oh,
away
wait
is
a
Memento
second.
Mori. There goes the Shurima Shuffle on top of two members. The All-Star will be falling just over here. There's going to go TF Inventory, has fallen. Mordekai's also here, double kill going over to the server. They want more, they want some more Turkish Shaco. Will not fall. Zola gets killed on top of Mordecai. This should be a clean ace going over to
Wow.
UHE. Oi Boys on the top side, and Baron, power play, more like a -1, if you will.
That was so very well executed. The Sivir, the Milio really saved the Sivir there, but I gotta say, like, man, I overestimated, or I should say, I underestimated how much
There you go.
Sivir Milio can just handle this team.
That
I
was a,
really thought, like,
Has been destroyed.
Alistar, TF, Zac would just not care about Sivir spell shield,
And
but I guess not.
I just noticed it. That was a 3.5k gold lead just in favor of Oi Boys, who is 80 CS over his lane opponent.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
after getting Maw, I think.
I think ZW might be dead here.
Oh.
Huh.
Huh, okay.
Huh. You know what? I'm not going to question it. Oh, I'm mistaken. It is 4k in favor of this top laner, yeah. Let him back. Let him back.
He's
Don't
just-
stop his
he's
back.
just a
Don't stop his
menace.
back.
There's nobody that can
Blue
deal
team's
with him.
turret
I
has
think,
been
if
destroyed.
anything, they gotta answer him with 2 people at least. Even
Yeah,
then,
it-
that's like, iffy. Because he can
Yeah.
just chew through Alistar too, if I'm being completely honest. Even with his ult, like, Darius at level 16, his ult, I think, probably does upwards of like 1,000 like true damage at full
Ish.
stack. So,
Yeah. Hey man, and we've seen these pentakills coming in from these Darius, these diamond top laners before. So it is a possibility. Shout out to D2 Balls.
2 balls.
Yeah man. C9 Balls, Diamond 2. Never forget. Were you watching League back then, Gun?
No, I think I started in like. Technically, my account started in season 7, but I don't think I really ever played until like.
But
8
here
or 9.
we go. No
Hey,
passive
alright.
for this Zac. He's gonna get 1v1 against this guy, but he's gonna be falling immediately. Sever gets a kill on top of the TF, who was trying to get a pick on top of Oi Boy, who is still running, who's still sprinting it. Pain trying to get the stun, trying to get the knockup. It is not enough. The Twisted advance. And this just might be the final push. The final effect from UHE inhibitor. First one will fall. Z Davy, Tai Lung, the last hope for UKN. Grim Barbecue is in Brazil with
He is
Tai
putting out
Lung.
some damage though.
Yeah, but look at ZDB, have health, has ultimate available, but they're still pushing it for the end, for their potential 2-1 victory against UKN. The Feather, the Storms, no turrets left. They're doing the last effort, and UHE will defeat UKN Nian 2-1, advancing to an overall 2-1 scoreline in the Risen Conference.
I gotta say that
Wow.
drafting by UH was immaculate. I think the Sivir Milio was just a
Shout out to
beautiful
the coach,
pick. Yeah,
Lacius.
shout
So
out
smart.
to whoever it is that decided
Lacius.
to put the Shaco player on Milio. Hats off to you. That is like the perfect pick. I think they had like nothing. They couldn't touch this team.
Yeah,
Like at
that's
all.
30k damage just for Grim Barbecue alone. Like this player, I think he only died like once since he came in, or even once or no time since he came in game 2. Overall,
Mhm.
immaculate player, very smart player.
Yeah.
But man, what a game for UHE. Unfortunately for UKN Neon, they do go down to 0-3 overall in the season. Their season's still not done yet, though. Like you mentioned, it's still early on, and they have opportunity. If they win the rest of this, they can potentially make it to the playoffs. But UHE,
Honestly, I don't think they deserve that scoreline.
they played amazing.
They dominated. They kind of made a fool out of us on game one. I'm not gonna lie.
I, I,
Um,
I think for them, they just got to make sure they play around their strengths. Like, don't go for these weird fights and just play to your strengths. Like,
yeah,
ZDB pops off, play around him.
yeah. ZDB,
Hey,
that's the goat.
that's
He's
my boy.
kind of
That's my
good.
boy right
Tai
there,
Lung got
ZDB.
to do some more work though. You gotta start like you gotta work like the actual Tai Lung. Get that body.
I got the smoke.
Yeah.
Man. Well, yeah, that's it for today. As we mentioned, the overall season record now 2-1 for UHE JV. They move into the top upper echelon of this Risen bracket. Gun, any final words to anyone really?
Uh, yeah. I mean, GG's to UKN. I hope you guys, get some better results in the future games. I thought you guys were honestly like,
Oh yeah.
you guys do not deserve to be 0-3. But
I concur. I
yeah,
concur. And also shout out to our observer for today, Atomic Shadow Tanner. Amazing observations, getting all these cool solo kills, all these cool moments, the vision control. And also shout out to our producer, Aaron, Lazy Daz, making sure that, we sound perfect and we look perfect on this broadcast for you. Shout out to you. And of course, shout out to Pakjin for filling in for this broadcast. And if you guys want to participate in these broadcasts as well as do some commentary, be sure to hit up PogChamp on Discord. If you're part of the UHE Discord, join now and you have the opportunity to do some casting and commentary like this.
yes, please, if you're interested, please. This is
Please.
like a first for me. I don't normally do this, so
Yeah,
thank you.
and I'm the last resort backup as well, so why
Yeah,
am I here?
yeah, okay.
But anyway, that's it for week 3 of Risen for UHE this week. But make sure to stay tuned for the rest of the week for either more streams for Valorant, etc. for other games. But I'm Professor Layton, that's PogChamp, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.